Even if you don't lean up or anything like that, it's gonna pick it up. Hey man, we back again. New episode, man. We got our guest right here with us, man, and we're gonna jump into man, a deep one. A deep one, man. We're gonna talk about a few things. We're gonna talk about criticism, giving and receiving criticism, man. The pros and cons of that. We're gonna jump into some current events, man, dealing with local and things that's going on in the country, period. And then from there, we're going to touch back on, we're going to try to double back, man, and give my man here, he going to get a chance to introduce himself so y'all know who he is and give his background. But we all going to double back on masculinity and manhood as well. So let's jump right in. Hey, Slim.
Let's talk about it.
All right, our guest today, we're going to pass the mic on, let him introduce himself, and then we're going to jump right into it.
I'm Rod, a.k.a. Sharrod Singleton, a.k.a. life coach, a.k.a. transitioned into manhood, a.k.a. follower of God, a.k.a. a man that needs to be saying things that young men need to hear.
Deep title. So let's jump straight into it. The first thing we want to talk on, man, is criticism. So we all know what criticism is, and I guess giving it or receiving it sometimes can be, I guess you got to be tactful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have tact with giving criticism. And you got to be, I want to say, open-minded to receiving it.
Yeah.
So it's two different point of views to grasp as to understand the criticism on that spectrum. Sometimes we don't always do it in the best way possible because you're dealing with giving criticism from emotions, you know what I'm saying, dealing with anger. Sometimes we give criticism in the wrong way. So when we giving criticism, sometimes it's good to have empathy with the person that we're giving it to. Indeed. Trying to understand where they are, their perspective, and you know what I'm saying, give it to them in the best way.
Yeah. I think a lot of times it comes from logic. Like if a man knows that you've experienced the same things he's experienced, or you come from the same place he come from, he gonna have more of an understanding of what you're saying, because he know you've been through the same struggles, and if you've championed through those same struggles, he know that you know what you're talking about, so he'll receive it a little better. However, men, we gotta more so focus on logic versus emotion. We're too emotional. We're regulating ourselves the same way women do, and we are not capable of it. We're not built to handle ourselves that way. We gotta be in control of ourselves. If a man is not in control of himself, he's extremely dangerous. That's why you see a lot of things, confusion in the world today, like the stuff that you want to talk to us about today. Like the situations we're going through that because of us not having emotional regulation. We dangerous in the best way when we are emotionally regulated. We can handle ourselves and function even when we feeling things. That's why men supposed to suffer.
So it's we're dealing with criticism, man. It's you definitely 100%, like you said, gotta have them emotions and intact, man. And you know what I'm saying? Being emotionally mature, man, is being able to take everything in a way where you can digest it, regurgitate it, and have a conversation about things that's important subjects. And sometimes they hard subjects sometimes, but you able to take it, digest it, think about it, had a conversation, and come to a real like logical conclusion on, you know what I'm saying, the criticism that you are getting.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? And so when I know sometimes, like even I've made a mistake sometimes in giving criticism in a harsh way sometimes, because like you said, like we need to have control of our emotions, and sometimes when you lose control, you know what I'm saying, you say things in a way where you say it so harshly the other person don't receive it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what you telling them is truth.
Yeah, what I'm telling you is true.
But the way you said it, the delivery made them feel away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when people talking to you and criticizing you, it hurt. The truth do hurt. Sometimes it don't. Sisters don't break my bones. The words
Yeah, it's
I was always taught that. But at the same time though, criticism though. Yeah, because you always gonna get somebody to criticize you in a good way, bad way. How you take it and run with it?
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do with it though?
How you handle it?
And then it's that person who's talking to you.
Yeah.
Who is he? Who is she? You gotta look at that too though.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they can just be talking. Your mouth is vicious. So everything don't deserve a reaction. You know? So can you lean back and do the rock away? Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. Think before you do.
Yeah. That's why we crashing out, because we not in control of our emotions.
And like I always tell you, because we don't have no.
Yeah, so couple good points you made, man, as far as like who the person is that's giving you the criticism.
Yeah.
How they giving it to you. Yeah. So I think that a lot of times too, like I touched on in the beginning, like having an open mind.
Yeah.
Sometimes even the person who you unexpectedly think is giving you the criticism, if you got an open mind to just listening and receiving, you can take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can think about it, you know what I'm saying, and do your own self-examination and say, is this really me? Do I really do these things? Because I know sometimes like when I'm by myself, I ain't on the phone or nothing like that, and I'm riding, you know what I'm saying? Like I replay conversations over in my head.
And that's you using your logic versus your emotions.
Exactly.
Because if you all in your emotions, all you gonna do is hear the anger part of it.
That's it.
And you completely lost the lesson.
Yeah, you block out.
You completely lost the lesson that you were supposed to.
And then your attitude.
Yeah, your attitude.
Your attitude make you crash out.
Yeah, you gotta filter through what people saying to you. Yeah. Criticism sometimes it is coming from a negative place, but it might have honesty in it. There might be some things that you can learn from. And if you emotionally based, you're not gonna get what you need to get.
Yeah, 100%. You can't be emotionally based. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like they both said, you can't be moving off your emotions. You gotta be emotionally mature. And I'm you know something that I want we saying this, but what's the steps young people need to take in becoming emotionally mature? Because I know it's times when I was young, in order for me to be able to receive criticism or somebody telling me the right things to do, because I wasn't emotionally mature and I didn't know how to get it.
Right.
Nobody gave me the pathway to get to emotional maturity. So in order for me to get to a place where I can start to receive criticism and correct myself and build my path for myself, I had to get to a place where I can receive criticism by being emotionally mature. But the pathway to get to emotional maturity is what?
Learning yourself. And then you gotta surround yourself, even whether it be work, even if you out in the streets, wherever you at, whatever you are in life, you gotta surround yourself with men that you see have strong character.
That's good.
Mentors. Strong, they gotta be strong. Exactly. Everybody needs one.
Yeah.
Because lions teach lions how to be lions. Kings teach kings how to be kings.
Ain't no question.
You gotta surround yourself around men that you see things in them that you may not have at that particular moment. That's why you gotta remove yourself from the emotion. Exactly. If you stay in your emotion, you'll start getting envious and jealous and feeling away.
100%.
Man, this nigga got way more than I have. However, how did he get there?
How did he get there?
You will learn how to get there if you let him show you how he got there.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what you do. You learn yourself and then you surround yourself around strong men. You'll get there 100%.
And it's always good to, when somebody attack you and you feel some type of way, talk to somebody. It's good to talk to somebody and let them know what you went through that day. Because I was told when I was in I can remember, 4th grade, my 4th grade teacher, Mr. Fish, he said I was in the all boys club. He He said, look. He said, look. Three things. He said the first thing, you go back and tell somebody. You know what I mean? Get it off your chest. You know what I mean? Second time, you chill. Let the person know. Hey, look, you got it. Hey, you know what I mean? He said, look, the third time he said, look, third time, I love baseball, 3 strikes.
You out.
Your ass out, man.
Check.
Yeah, you gotta check him. Because you gave him a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Opportunity to correct the shit.
That's why I say, recollect. You know what I'm saying? Look, go home and tell somebody. Mm-hmm. Look, he did that to me today. I ain't like it. And see what they say. Mm-hmm. And the next time he do it to you, give him a pass. Yeah. And the third time you do what you gotta do. Because you got to do what you got to do out here. Yeah. So I took that and ran with it. And it's always been like that with me. I don't like bullies. I always try to alleviate the situation, you know?
Yeah. So for all of us, like it's a lot of different points that you touch on when dealing with criticism. Mm-hmm. When you giving it, you know what I'm saying? What's some of the things you look for before giving criticism? Like if you got time to think about it, because sometimes we give criticism off the cuff. Mm-hmm. And that's what I mean. Like sometimes it come off harsh to somebody when you're giving it to them, because you're giving it to them off the cuff. Like, oh, we having a conversation, and the conversation get a little heated, and then I give it to you, and it's like off the cuff, so it's a little heated. But when you able to like think about something that you want to talk to somebody about, you might step off from a situation like, damn, man, I really do need to talk to him about something. You know what I'm saying? And you brainstorm on how I need to deliver this to this particular person, because
you got to put them up on.
Yeah. And like, so I recently just wrote my brother, you know what I'm saying, in prison. Okay. And me and him going through our own thing. Yeah. But I needed to talk to him like on just like, so you can understand my point of view, and then you able to give me your point of view. Mm-hmm. And the good thing about a lot of people don't like texts and writing and stuff like that.
That's good though.
No, it got its benefits.
It
give you time to process. It give you time
to really sit back and think about it, and then respond rather than going straight to your emotions.
You can lash out and say everything you want to say to a person.
Yeah.
But look, once you write it down, he said though. Yeah. And he get dialect and like, damn. Yeah, he just hit me with that though.
Yeah, he get the digest.
Yeah, then I can come back at him.
Yeah, and when you know what I'm saying, being on both ends.
When you just going at him.
Yeah, I'm saying on both ends, you able to like, even when I'm writing it, I'm able to pick the correct words to say to this person, because I got a point that I'm trying to make. So I'm able to, when I'm putting it down, I'm able to write text and choose the proper words, man, to give the right, to guide the conversation in the direction, right direction. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And then also you get a chance to like, maybe I shouldn't write that right now.
Exactly.
Maybe I shouldn't put that in there. We ain't ready for that.
Yeah, it's a rough draft. It's a rough draft.
Yeah,
you yourself either can go back to it, look at it, be like, all right, no, I ain't gonna say that part. I'm gonna go back and you know what I'm saying? And then when they get it, it's coming off, if not 100%, but it's gonna be very close to what you want to say.
That's exactly. You got your phone,
and it's honest, and it's also you not. It's not emotionally based with one-on-one conversation. It's feelings like, it's been some shit that happened between us. Exactly. I know I cursed. My bad.
No, you cool.
But
it's 18 years or older. It's 18 years or older on our YouTube. So our YouTube don't broadcast or show it to anyone under 18.
Yeah, so I think I absolutely agree. Like, it gives them time to process what you said. It gives them time to understand where you're trying to come from. Even they might pass it to somebody that they know and be like, nah, bro, he mean it like that. He meant it like this.
100%.
Gives them another opportunity to see it differently than what they might be seeing at that particular time.
Yeah.
Well, it's perfect.
And it take that sometimes, man, with every situation. And sometimes it just take, man, let's be men and have a conversation about it. and wherever it go from after we had the conversation. Now we step to the situation as men. We had the conversation. Yeah. Now we both know where we at. Wherever it is. If we cool, if we not cool, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
You heard me though.
You heard me though.
Yeah, you heard me though.
You heard me. You know what I'm saying? And that coming being tactful and how you receive and give criticism. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, when we're talking to people and you know what I'm saying, like it's it's hard to give. It's hard to give family members, close friends, your parents sometimes. You even gotta give your parents criticism sometimes, and that shit is like the hardest thing.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? Like those things are like extremely hard for people to do.
They ain't trying to hit.
They ain't trying to hit. But it's still like you know the person that you're talking to, so you think and you develop a way to say, all right, how I'm gonna say this to my mother?
Right.
How I'm gonna say this to my mother? All right.
Yeah.
And you go in and you be like, hey mom. And you give her the spiel and tell her how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all different types of criticism, man, that you can deliver. I mean, that you give and receive. That's a practice. That's something it's going to be forever a learning experience for everybody. Absolutely. Definitely with receiving criticism.
Always.
Definitely with receiving criticism.
Always.
It's going to be a continuous process, man. With you know what I'm saying, receiving criticism, man.
And respect the source.
And respect the source, man. Sometimes the source ain't the best, but still respect the source.
You got to.
Sometimes a person that may not even necessarily like you might be giving you some good advice. And if you filter through it, you might end up elevating your life.
I always say take heed.
Everything has its place. Everything has its place in this world.
It's something in that message.
It's something in the message.
Something in the message. Always.
It's something.
So moving right along, man.
Let's go.
Y'all been watching the news. Y'all been following social media. Y'all on all the platforms, man. And at this time, man, we want to give a 10-second moment of silence, man, for the children that is lost at the Catholic school, in Minneapolis. It was tragic. It's one of the things that we hate to see, but it continuously happens in our community. So at this time, if you watch and you paying attention, let's take 10 seconds, man, for the kids and adults that were injured or died in that event, man.
And that's recent too.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
All right.
Amen.
So moving right along, so we're gonna dive into that particular event with the shooting in Minneapolis. And so one thing that we learned is that this guy had an arsenal of things that he used to go into this school with.
It ain't the first time either.
It's definitely not the first school shooting, man. It's definitely not.
This is recent.
It's just this the most recent one, and
we just touched the base.
Just as tragic as the other ones, man. But so this guy, he went on social media a few hours before actually going into the school and shooting it up, and he posted video of himself with all his ammunition.
Which kind of let you know he was
premeditated.
Yeah, it's definitely premeditated.
Yeah, premeditated.
He posted where he wrote on his AR-15
he know what he's doing.
Or assault rifle. He wrote on there 6 million wasn't enough. I felt like putting 6 million wasn't enough on your rifle was directed at black people. I feel like it was 6 million of us brought over here through slavery that actually survived. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that actually survived. You know what I'm saying? So 6 million wasn't enough written on his gun. It was kill Trump written on his gun. He had a target with Jesus Christ picture on it. You know what I'm saying? And he wrote on his gun, "Where's your God now?" So you know what I'm saying, y'all. The floor open, like.
Cause that ain't the first time that happened.
No,
I don't think it will be the last time it happened either.
It don't.
With that being said,
I think that's the removal of religion. Like we got rid of the God in the church. We got rid of God in the schools. I think that's the removal of religion. I think a man needs to be set on a particular religion.
But you know, it's all look.
You don't have to pray to the same.
I don't get deep into the Bible, but
Yeah, you don't have to pray to
it,
the same
listen,
God.
it's all said in the Bible though.
Yeah, you
What's
gotta
going
connect.
on? What's
you gotta
going
connect
on?
to the source.
What's going on? Look, it's going on.
Yeah, you gotta be connected to
Yeah,
something.
so you gotta look.
I feel that. I feel
if
that.
you not, you be lost.
Sharpen up.
I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to particularly be Christianity.
Yeah. But you gotta be connected to something. You gotta
for
have
guidance.
Yeah, exactly.
For guidance.
You gotta be and disciplined too. Like you have to be grounded in something that will stop you from crashing out. Nah, I can't do that because such and such. Nah, I can't do that because this. You gotta have something to keep, because everybody has situations that make them feel like they want to do something dangerous.
Yes.
Everybody goes through that. So when you connected to a source, when you connected to some form, whatever higher power you pray to, you guide yourself into a place where you're like, yo, I'm not gonna do that just because this particular situation. And I think the further away we've gotten away from that type of stuff, the further away we've gotten away from connecting to higher power, connecting to God, in whatever form that you call it.
Yeah.
The further we get away from that, the further we get lost, and we start doing stuff that makes absolutely no sense to nobody. And the more confused we are, the more dangerous we are. Yeah.
It's a crap for help.
The less you know yourself, the more you gonna follow something that's not even necessarily good for you. And that's what we connecting to. Like you what makes you want to hurt people that have nothing bad, that have contributed nothing bad in the world? Like,
not just people though. Like, you going into a school and hurting children.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like I said,
yo,
you know what I'm saying?
they got nothing. They innocent.
They innocent, man.
Yeah,
they
innocent. They have
innocent bystanders.
They innocent
They
bystanders.
have given you no reason to want to do that to them.
No reason to want to do that, man. Like, it was two kids died in that incident, man. One was 8 years old and one was 10 years old, man.
They just starting their life.
They just starting their life, man. They just starting their life.
That's what I said. Like, it's gonna keep happening.
I hope the way it looks, it's gonna keep happening. I pray that it at some point something stops. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We do. We all pray that it stops. You know what I'm saying? Now, my only thing on that is when I look at events that happen like that, right? So, and I always put myself in this, how it affects me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How it affects me and the people around me.
Right.
So when incidents like that happen, like this guy, you know what I'm saying, he goes into this school, he shoots the school up. So they say, oh, we need to make stricter gun laws. You know what I'm saying? And let's say, you know what I'm saying,
You make it stricter gun laws.
James get caught, he carrying a gun on him.
Yeah.
The gun happened to not be registered, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy goes into the school and shoots the school up.
Yeah.
We pass a law, Congress passes a law for stricter gun laws.
Yeah.
Now James, on his first offense, get caught with a gun. Now when he goes to court, because of that, the gun laws being stricter, now James gets 20 years.
They're gonna tax him.
One gun,
Right.
never been arrested before in his life.
Then look.
That's the effect that we get from him being able to, or people like him. That's what I'm gonna say. People like him, or should I say people like her? Because this person happened to be a transgender. This person happened to be a transgender. This was his name was Robert Westman, but had recently transitioned over to Robin Westman.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, those things, like, we don't look at it like, oh, that happened out in Minneapolis, or that happened in this place, that happened in that place. But what happens is those situations, they use those situations to change laws and say, this is the reason why we need laws changed, you know what I'm saying, because of things like this. And so when those laws get changed, the person that get affected by it mostly, it'll be somebody that look like me or you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's always.
That's always.
That's always.
Man. That's always.
And it's crazy. And it's crazy. You just gotta stay in your own lane, man. I keep saying it. I can't preach it enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody that's listening, you know what to do with the ball, man. It's just so sad out here. And like I said, only thing you could do is look. Just know what you doing out here. Know what you doing out here.
I got a question for y'all.
Yes.
So they say that this guy posted on social media. I don't know which platform he did. If I had to choose one, I would say YouTube. Okay. Because or X. Because I feel like anything goes on X. You can post anything. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it should be some way for those things to be censored, for it to be an alert when things like that is posted. Right. Like it should be like I understand freedom. That alerts somebody to say like, oh, this right here sounds like dangerous. This shit is like it seems real. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
and you would have thought after 9/11 that would have been something they would have did. Like social media seemed like it's the Wild Wild West. And they ain't even checking this.
Messed up out here though.
Yeah.
So they gonna keep doing what they're doing though.
Yeah, I'm saying, but
if you get RICO laws on young rappers, but you can't find a shooter like an active shooter. He writing $6 million on his gun, and you not paying no mind to this. But you paying attention to Young Thug's rap lyrics
because they don't care. Yeah. They don't care at all.
Yeah, he don't fit the makeup that they want.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
Makeup.
They don't care.
He don't fit the makeup.
But I agree with you. They should have some type of restriction.
It should be some
censorship, something that they watching,
something
that goes alert them if something seems unactive.
That's like
something
the
seems
Amber
dangerous.
Alert.
Yeah, like an Amber Alert. Something should be able to go off, man.
You ain't see it go off yesterday?
Yeah, I did. I saw the Amber Alert go off. But it should be something on social media, man, that when someone posts things like this, man, like some type of like anti-terrorist, domestic terrorist alert thing that goes off that say this right here is in line with these things.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? And when you post that shit should be able to go to like, the whoever to, you know what I'm saying, to act on these things, to go check that out to make sure that another incident don't happen like that.
Because they don't give a fuck. Look, they don't no curse. Yeah, they don't give a fuck enough. Just money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
At least by the way that they move it looks like
they shit out when they want to shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Yeah. We can start it off. Who won't finish it though? You know what I'm saying?
That goes back to like, I guess like we, you know what I'm saying? It's each one teach one, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's each one teach one. You know what I'm saying?
And we try to do that now.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why strong men like you brothers is necessary.
Take heed.
It's necessary.
I say take heed.
Young men that need your guidance.
People don't
they
listen.
need to know.
Listen up.
This is how you maneuver in life. This is the things you plan for. This is the things you prepare yourself for. This is the things you work on. Yeah. If you don't have that kind of man, you gonna crash out crazy. You gonna be out here doing stuff that makes absolutely no sense. And respectfully, ladies, I'm gonna say this, and it might be a controversial topic. Respectfully, ladies, let that man raise that boy, because you cannot do certain things that he needs from his father. 100%. There are certain things that man can teach him that you cannot. 100%. You just wasn't capable of.
You're only a woman.
100%.
Okay. Enough said on that
one. So moving right along, you know what I'm saying? We still on, you know what I'm saying, the Trump train, you know what I'm saying? We still on the Trump train.
Crazy out here in DC too.
Crazy out here in DC, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out here, man, that's in the community, man, that's walking the walk, you know what I'm saying? And they out here, they teaching young brothers, or trying to teach young brothers, giving them information on how you should be moving. Y'all been saying the stuff on social media, man, as far as like how you should be reacting to the police and stuff like that, man. Sometimes I understand that you may feel like that you're in a situation where you had to react a certain way, but you know what I'm saying, pay attention, be smarter, and think about what you're doing. Right now, Trump has he has every federal agency that you can think of. Yeah, he got every federal agency out here.
He crazy
and
out here.
30 days, you gonna know another 30 days.
Another 30 days. You know, they said that this is costing about $1 million a day.
And they wiping their ass with it.
He using this like his personal security.
Yeah, you know what they doing? They enjoying the overtime.
What?
Of course, yeah, they can
But
pay.
ain't no, hey,
They
they
stacking.
really fine people though.
they enjoying
You
the
know what I'm
overtime.
saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like I seen a
He making a messy out here though.
I seen I think it was like on 14th Street where they grabbed the guy. I guess he was an illegal. And they grabbed him and locked him up. It was a woman videotaping him. You know what I'm saying? Them taking him away. But the vehicle that they put him in, it had Texas tags. You know, so I'm like, damn, they bringing law enforcement from Texas. Up this one.
Yeah,
I'm like,
crazy.
damn, they bringing them up from Texas. So they probably like, you get 30 days to be up here, run your overtime up.
Yeah.
We paying your room and board, giving you a stipend for
all
food.
of that.
You know
Just
what I'm saying?
all of
Like,
that.
I'm giving you everything.
Yeah.
And then send you back to Texas
And they
and
want
get
it.
somebody
They
else.
want
Get
it too.
somebody else.
Yeah.
Get somebody else.
This
man.
ain't nothing but some work.
It ain't nothing but some work. It
Uh-huh.
ain't nothing but some work. I'm
Let's
coming up
look
here
at
to get
this
some
money.
work, man. I'm coming up here to get some work, man. So
Uh-huh.
like, it's bad though that, you know what I'm saying, like,
It's messed up.
you know what I'm saying, the way things are going.
Indeed.
But man, we gotta smarten up, man. We gotta smarten up. We have to understand law. We have to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, understand the law.
Absolutely.
Once you get a grasp on
Understand
your
the
rights,
law.
once you get a grasp on your rights,
They can't violate
they
you.
can't violate you, man. Like I see
You
so
gonna let them
many.
violate you if you
Yeah.
don't know what
If
you
don't know, yeah,
you don't know what
they
you
gon-
know.
They violate
Yeah.
daily.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they use the fact that you don't know.
That you don't know.
They
That you don't know.
They're contingent in thinking this person don't know about their
This
rights.
person don't know about their rights.
So I'm about to violate their rights like
Yeah.
crazy.
And like I done told Kenny before, like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the generations that come after us, like they are the new 2026,
Yeah.
2027 Escalade. You know what I'm saying? Like they got all the new equipment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like I've been seeing, you know what I'm saying, young brothers picking up on it because I've been seeing spots where like, you know what I'm saying, the police, they out there on them and they asking them, hey, do I got the right to leave? Do I got the right to leave?
Yeah.
And that's one of your rights.
Right.
Because if you ain't
Detaining
detaining me,
me,
or
I
anything
can
like
walk
that,
away. I don't
can
have
walk
to-
away.
we don't have
I ain't
to
gotta
have this
sit here.
conversation.
Yeah, we ain't gotta have this conversation. So, you know what I'm saying? I see brothers that's, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know what I'm saying, using those tactics that they are learning either from any other platform or Instagram or wherever they picking it up from, but you can see that information getting out.
Yeah.
So
that's the beauty of social media.
That's the beauty of social media. So
Yeah.
the people that's pushing that, man, keep pushing that information,
Indeed.
man.
Indeed.
Keep pushing that information because people are receiving it and they starting to use it and it's
Absolutely.
helping, you know what I'm saying, not to be profiled, not to be harassed and stuff like that, man. So continue to push that. You know, the last thing I want to touch on the Trump train is, so Trump feels like DC needs to have capital punishment for murder.
And they've been trying to do that.
That's strictly racist.
Yeah, they've been trying to do that.
That's
He not gonna do. He ain't gonna get that done.
Yeah, that's racial.
Yeah.
That's racially motivated.
That's what they have.
Yeah, that's strictly racially motivated.
That's just Trump being Trump.
I feel like though, like the guidelines for capital murder, like I don't
What is
know.
capital murder?
It's like something extremely
I know.
heinous. It's
Yeah,
like
heinous.
extremely
Heinous.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Heinous.
the last person that was like doing something in DC where they got the death penalty was the DC sniper.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's no
And
guy.
he ain't get the death penalty.
Oh yes he did.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
The little boy
He
did.
did.
The
little
boy did.
The little boy
Yeah, the
did.
little boy
He
got
did.
got life or something, right?
He got life in like
Yeah.
3-4 states.
Never coming home.
Yeah,
Never come home, man. He got life in like 3-4 states, man. But like the Muhammad definitely got the death penalty.
Yeah.
Muhammad got the death
But that
penalty.
one
like,
hit him.
I can't remember. No. It's probably somewhere else.
But it was in DC where it happened. That.
Where it was cross state lines.
Yeah, he crossed.
He
He went to
did.
Virginia.
He was in Virginia, Maryland. He
Yeah.
did a couple of spots even before getting here.
Well, they caught him here.
I don't know.
Right,
where
they
caught him
did catch him here
I
in
don't
the
know.
DMV.
They caught him in the DMV,
Yeah.
like Virginia or something like that. But I can't
Yeah.
remember exactly where. But
I
they
remember
definitely
that.
got him. But that time I was in high school during that
Me
time.
too.
And then I remember them telling us like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a white van. So a white van rolled up beside you. You in the car.
You nervous as a fuck.
And they had a little hole in the back of the
Everybody like
Yeah,
yo.
you know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
had everybody nervous as hell.
Yeah, the whole
That
time
shit was crazy.
The whole time
I'm
it
gonna
was a
say
caprice.
this though.
Yeah.
Now, like you said, capital punishment, like certain things you should be punished for. But what Trump talking about, no.
Nah, it's so that's why I brought up the DC
no.
sniper because it ain't been. It's nobody commit will. It's rare that you get a crime like that.
Right.
It's rare that you get a crime
but it's
like
something.
that.
Look, it's something.
You know what I'm saying? So like, let's say like my little brother is beefing with a neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And we all know how beef goes. This neighborhood shoot this person, that neighborhood shoot that person. You saying my little brother is supposed to get capital punishment for that?
No.
But
Yes, he do. Listen.
I mean, but
Then you just saying your brother though. I'm just saying he do if he don't know how to pull that trigger though.
What you mean? Don't know how to pull it?
If he don't know how to pull that trigger,
I'm saying I go around the neighborhood like these two neighborhoods.
Okay, look. If he know what he doing and he know who he doing it to, then yeah.
I'm just saying like let's say he go around the neighborhood, he shoot Joe. Joe dead. They find out
He got his man.
Joe is the
got
man.
The kids and
Joe, he shoot Joe.
Everybody.
He shoot Joe. Joe is the person he shoot Joe. That's the only person got shot. Joe is the only person
what it
got
happened
shot.
for though?
Whatever the reason is.
Why?
Whatever the reason don't matter.
Why you had to say Joe though?
I'm just saying because he's. I'm just saying.
He don't like the name.
Funny.
Use another name.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Take another name.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like my little brother is not shooting Joe.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
But
My little brother's not shooting Joe. But what I'm saying is
But these little boys out here doing it, they just shooting anybody.
Yeah.
They got the gun, they got the clip, they see the crowd, they just like.
Yeah, but
Back in the day, we want, hey,
it's
nigga, you hot, nigga.
But what consists of what consists of capital murder, y'all?
Now we got to do our research. What is capital murder?
So capital murder is when you commit a crime so bad.
Okay, what's it so bad?
We gonna kill you when we convict you.
No,
basically.
Why did you kill them?
That's why I gave you
touching your family.
No, listen.
So like if you
that's why I gave you the example of Muhammad and the DC sniper.
Look, you're a rapist.
So that would be capital murder.
That's
that would
capital
be,
murder.
Yes.
So that would be the only people that would get the death penalty.
Not according to Trump.
Okay.
According to Trump, he's saying if you commit murder in the nation's capital,
you dead.
You get
No.
I disagree.
Yeah, that's racially biased.
Yeah, I disagree.
He building that on. He building that on. Hopefully, black and brown people end up with mainly.
Some racist
bullshit. He giving the death penalty to mainly black and brown people.
Yeah, he on the bullshit.
Yeah,
that one.
So but that's what he's saying. He's saying if you commit murder in the district, they are reading that as capital murder.
No.
And this was you
no.
Yeah, he's going to
no.
Yeah, that's why I was giving an example of like somebody that had committed crime in this area, and it was like a big thing for us. You know what I'm saying? And said this person got capital murder. You know what I'm saying? And so like we can kind of like have something to go off of when we think about damn. So what we're relating to as capital murder. That's why I gave, and that was the most recent, the DC sniper. That's the most recent, even though it was.
So he would get capital murder, basically.
Oh, he got it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, he got it. He got it. You know what I'm saying? He got it. But yeah, so you know that comes into play when like having people getting out, man, and like you know what I'm saying, exercising their rights. Like everybody think that I need to just focus on voting for the president. Nah.
Yeah, they messed up over that though.
District.
They messed up. They messed up.
Yeah,
you gotta make sure the lawmakers is really who you actually target.
Yeah, so you gotta start at, you know what I'm saying, you gotta start at the bottom, man. Like even when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, those people that are like, you know what I'm saying, like the city councilmen. Like you need to be starting with them, and you know what I'm saying, you work your way up to your mayor. Who you voting in as mayor? You know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, who you voting in as your city councilman that's going to Congress to speak for you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like those people even need to be considered because those people get to vote on the laws when they come through.
Absolutely.
When that law come through, they get to read through that law and vote on it, nay or yay.
And they gonna vote towards whatever base this
whatever they
voted them in.
Yeah.
They going towards whatever base voted them in.
If they Democrat, you know what I'm saying, they voting in the way of the Democrats.
He got what?
Who? Trump?
3 more?
3 more years. Trump been doing a whole.
I'm just saying he got 3 more.
Yeah,
3 more. So
legally, he got 3 more.
I know.
I don't know if he gonna have.
The
way he moving, you never know if he coming out of that office.
Yeah, he got 3 more. Look, so 3 more. Y'all know y'all need to do right. So yeah. But other than that, like, it's just some bullshit what he doing. He's just trying to look, and people play with him too though, because they thought he wanted to be the president. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he the president right now.
I think he's dangerous. He speaks for people.
He ain't dangerous. He just
I think he speaks for people who hate people.
No, I ain't gonna say that either, because
you think that he speaks for people that hate people.
Yeah, I think
when you say hate people, you mean that in
like racist. I think
any racist people.
Yeah, I think he speaks for people who have a particular agenda to keep certain people down.
When you say certain people,
it's not just black. It's Latino too.
Okay.
So I think he speaks for them.
What about his
That's
people?
why that's his people.
Oh.
The people who don't like black and brown people, people who don't like African Americans, people who don't like
I got something to ask you about
Latinos, people who don't like certain immigrants. Mm-hmm. He speaks for them.
Yeah.
So they love him because he's saying all the things they can't say at work. He's saying all the things they can't say around certain people. He's saying all the things they can't say on camera. Okay. He just speaks for them. He's their speaker.
Okay.
That's why they stick behind them so deep.
I got a question for you. So how do we say how Trump moved in the past? So when Jesse Jackson ran for president in the 80s, mm-hmm. Trump backed him as president to run for president. That's a black dude. You know, Trump has supported a lot of black movements. He has passed laws that has predominantly affected black people.
Right.
He has done that. The first term, I'm gonna say the first term. So he has done that. So come around on the second term, like we look at now he's like focused on immigration and crime and stuff like that. So my question to you is, how do you still feel that Trump caters to these people, even though he has supported black people in the past?
I don't think Trump is necessarily just racist. I think he's narcissist. Okay. So he's more on, as long as I can get your backing, I'm good with you. Okay. He of course his people, the people who support him,
he like
low key, whether they low key support him or they actually out in Capitol Heights or what have you, outside with picket signs, they are full blown racists.
100%. I agree.
He's a businessman. Whatever works is I'm going to work.
So I agree with you.
I agree with him on that. He's logic.
So I feel like
he's gonna go off of what's working.
So I feel like that the same tactic
he
used. Exactly.
He politics.
Exactly.
Because it works.
So I feel like Democrats use the same thing.
Absolutely.
I feel like Democrats use the same thing. Like, if it's black people that get us in office, all I'm doing, I'm telling you everything you want to hear to get in office. But I ain't. But
the only problem I have with him, the biggest issue I have with him is he's emotional. He's too emotional for me. Like, yo, you get in office and then you start tearing certain government agencies apart because they mess with you when you wasn't.
100%.
You can't.
Trump
at some point,
entertainment though.
Yeah. He's very
entertaining.
But it's like, yo, again, logic. Even if you went after me when I was out of office and you was trying to tear me down, I'm in office now. You can't touch me.
You can't touch me.
Going after your enemies and all that and using your platform and all that, that's emotional. And that's a dangerous place for a man to be. Especially when you have that Especially when you have that kind of power, because you can destroy the families that you talking about, you trying to make great.
Exactly.
Yeah, when you said make America great,
he ain't making shit great.
How do you feel like America has become better?
Tell me.
Because it hasn't. It's been a personal agenda. Yeah. I want to become more famous. I want people to celebrate me.
What I just say though?
I want to make more money.
What I just say though?
That's all he's.
That's what he's been about.
Exactly,
though.
But he's a businessman, and that's where they don't understand. He's not a politician. He's never been for the people. No. He's for his own personal agenda.
Exactly.
I think honestly, politics and business is completely different.
So this is like a time bomb. Like I think that I always take the opposite of what people think about immigration. So I want like just to present the idea, like what y'all think about immigration? And Trump saying that if you are an illegal immigrant, I need to, put you out of the U.S.
I'm gonna let you go first.
No, I'm gonna say this.
I got my own standpoint.
Oh, I know everybody got their own standpoint.
Okay.
I believe everybody have a chance.
Okay.
Every opportunity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But now I can say this though. Give everybody opportunity, but you know how if you dig deep, we ain't asked to come here. They brought us off. Who brought us over here? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So now you said the immigrants. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get it how we get it. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like I've been working in construction for like 15 years.
Yeah.
And I've been on multiple construction sites. Latinos are usually the ones that work the hardest.
Why?
Because they have more reason to be there versus us. They're fighting for
I'm gonna tell you,
they're fighting for a visa. They fighting to get to upgrade their life because where they come from is completely poor than where they are.
I work with them.
I feel like America elevating
and they say that all
requires
the
for them.
So I
think they build it.
So when it comes to immigration, I feel like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I've talked to people before, you know what I'm saying, about immigration before it became like the Trump movement type thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get away from like this is just like for information purposes, but like Barack Obama has deported more immigrants in presidential history. More people than anybody.
Wow.
Even Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, Barack Obama has deported more people. If you think about it, when we first experienced this like ISIS thing, when they was like going to people's houses and taking them out, Barack Obama was the president. Yeah, he was the president. Yeah. But so I was told by another person of immigration that a lot of times people that come over here that's immigrants, like when it comes to like in particularly construction, that they did this job and wherever they come from, right? So they go take that job and they say, this guy learned. I know this. You know what I'm saying? I know this. And they come over here, they take less money. And because I already know the job, I've been doing the job over there for however much.
So I don't have to train you enough.
You don't got to train me on nothing. Just get rid of Kenny and give me the job.
Right. Yeah.
I know this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so they take the opportunity away from citizens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I have this conversation with people as far as like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know we look at it and say, it's immigration. These people are just trying to survive. I get that. It's a way to do it though. Mm-hmm. Everybody that live in America has to live by laws. Yeah. Right. Like we all abide by laws.
If you want anything good, you gotta have a trade certification or a license to do it.
Exactly.
I agree with you.
We all abide by laws, man. And so like me being a felon, right? Yeah. Me being a felon, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't get a do-over.
Yeah.
If I'm an immigrant, they getting a do-over. Yeah. They committing a felony by breaking into the country.
Exactly.
And then saying, all right, we're going to give you a chance to do it all over again the right way.
And that's the messed up part.
Me being a felon, I don't get that chance as an American citizen.
I'm going to tell you this.
That's the other part.
No. Look, this is why.
Why?
Because they snatched us up.
Yeah, I'm saying we can go back in history.
I know.
And do the history.
And that's why though.
You talking about right now.
No.
You feel like they taking our job.
They is.
They is though.
And
They
the
is.
only reason why,
They
because
taking our
why?
wives.
Cause look, they snatch us up. We got the black and white. They don't. So when they come over here, look, this shit. Look, you talk about politics. Look, who the freak you think they let them come over here? You know what I'm saying? They paying money to come over here.
Not to the U.S. though. They paying money to whoever.
To who?
Whoever moved them.
Whoever can move.
Yeah.
Cartels.
Yeah,
Whoever.
mainly cartels.
Yeah, whoever the
Okay,
smugglers
to the
are.
man.
Yeah, I'm saying
The
but
man also.
but
They
and to
smuggle.
the man.
They
Yes.
smuggle humans more than they do
Okay.
drugs now.
Whoever the people is that's getting them over
But
here.
who wrote all this shit up?
Who wrote it off?
Yeah, who wrote it all? The man.
What you mean wrote it off? What you mean?
The man.
What you mean wrote
The
it
man.
off? What you
The
saying?
book. The man. Uncle Sam.
All right, so you saying wrote what though? The
Everything.
laws? The laws?
Your taxes, your laws, your everything.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
100%,
America.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
100%.
I see what you're saying now.
So you
like
get what I'm
that,
saying?
Yeah,
though?
that was more
so,
of a logic
yeah.
I ain't think about. Like you're right.
But like
They coming over and they taking jobs from us.
Yeah, they taking jobs from us, but
I agree.
It's
I
messed
I
up, though.
think, I think
because like if
you gotta do it the right way. If
You gotta do it the right way.
If you
Do it
want to
the
come
right
over,
way,
do it
though.
the right way. Like
Yeah,
you
do
can't
it the
just
right
smuggle
way.
me into. You can't smuggle them into California. Now they fighting for a visa or
that's
what
what you
have
gotta
you.
do.
But
Deep, man.
they'll take your job and do it at a cheaper price because they're not really even supposed to be here.
and an even cheaper price. And like the thing that Trump is doing now, and people feel like it's so wrong, is that Trump saying because the loophole was this. This is the loophole. The loophole was I come to America, I create a family, I live, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't do no crime. When you come and get me, and you take me to immigration and say, hey, no, I got a child. They was born in America.
Yeah, go back.
Now I can't leave.
Yeah.
And now you gotta make me an American citizen.
No. But they still send them back over.
No.
Nah,
That's
they
now.
started off. That's
No.
what he's saying. They started off.
That's
Cause
now.
I was locked up with somebody and
Yeah.
they send them back over.
That's
Yeah.
now. But
Yeah.
that was the loophole.
Okay.
Trump saying,
Nah.
Oh.
If you
regardless.
was born in
He's
Mexico,
saying-
you going back to Mexico.
He's saying all of us is non and void, is no good.
Okay.
If the parents were illegal and they come over here and they have a child,
Yeah.
everybody illegal, you all going
You
back.
going
Okay,
back
yeah,
to
yeah.
Mexico.
Send them
You
over.
all
Send them
going
over.
back.
Send them over.
You all going
Yeah.
back, man. Last but not least, though,
Yeah.
we want to jump in. We got a few minutes left, man. We want to jump into masculinity and manhood, man. We want to jump into that, man. We got a few minutes left. So we really wanted to get a take for manhood and masculinity with our guests.
Okay.
So just break us into that, Sharrod.
I got a saying: kings make kings, lions make lions, good men make great.
Okay.
So, honestly, like masculinity comes from a place of men handling themselves through suffering. I think every man that has ever become a great man had to suffer.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You learn so much that you need to learn in adversity. You learn who you are as a man. You learn how to handle yourself as a man. You learn how to wipe your tears, wipe the blood off of you, and keep going as a man. If you haven't suffered as a man, you probably don't know any of those things. You don't even know who you're capable of when hard times come.
So I got
And
a question.
tough times
I got
come.
a question for that. So, at the age I am now, right?
Mhm.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I have created the best life possible for my sons, right?
Absolutely.
So I don't feel like they went through anything like,
Crushing.
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like,
Like you did.
Yes, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what made you who you are today.
100%. My question to you is, how do you build those ones up?
Contact
Now-
sports, I think.
And
Boxing, football,
Okay.
martial arts, they gotta learn how to lose to learn how to win. If you those type of things teach you so much. They teach you discipline, they teach you eating habits, they teach you how to work out when you don't feel like it.
I got
They
you.
teach you how to go into adversity with a person that may be better at this particular thing than you are and still fight through it.
Still fight.
They also teach you how to lose and handle yourself in losses. It teaches you how to navigate life.
No, 100%. I agree.
You
with
get what I'm saying? Contact sports.
Sports
Men
definitely
supposed
do
to be in contact sports. I think boxing, martial arts, football. You need to be able to get cracked, get back up, and handle yourself like a man. And the men that's gonna teach you how to navigate yourself are strong men because they've been through that particular sport, whether it be boxing, martial arts, or football. They've been through those particular sports. They know how it feels to go through adversity. They know how it feels to suffer.
So one thing for me, I feel like that. For one thing that you said, that is, I feel like sometimes it's kind of like the basis where, you know what I'm saying, most people think that, you know what I'm saying, being a man, I gotta be strong, I can't cry, I can't do this, I can't do that. And I don't necessarily think that that's true.
Nah,
I don't necessarily think that that's true. I feel like that, you know what I'm saying, like I know I gotta be strong. I know it's things that I gotta overcome. Like I feel like that I grew up in a time like we didn't even call it bullying. It was just a motherfucker that we had to overcome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that made you strong.
Yeah, 100%.
It also made you, it also getting joked by your friends or dudes that you know. It taught you how to handle a joke and not crash out. Now you joke a motherfucker, they going to get the switch.
No.
They can't handle.
We used to fast shit back in the day.
You can't do that. You go off on your man. Now because they don't know how to handle their emotion.
They don't.
Regulations. Adversity builds us.
Mm-hmm.
Those years that you had to go through in jail, that shit taught you how to be a man
100%.
and come home on your stuff.
100%.
And even if I gotta suffer, I'ma still push through that stuff.
I'ma push through it.
You see what I'm saying? You can't go through. If you have had an easy life, don't talk to me, because you don't know what it is to be a man yet.
Yeah.
Until you actually have fought the worst fight that you can and survived it, then you know how to handle yourself throughout life.
So what you saying, it kind of like gave me some understanding to something else. I watched the Gilbert Arenas podcast, right? Mm-hmm. Gilbert Arenas said that he never put his son on a good team.
Yeah, that's smart.
He said that he never put his son on a good team. If the team
good,
if the team good, he don't put his son on the team. He put his son on a trash team. Okay. And if his son going to emerge as the best player, then you he know how to take over. Yeah.
My OG used to say that the cream of the crop will rise to the top. Always. The cream of the crop will always rise to the top. And it teaches him how to handle losing and still come out and do it. Y'all, I know y'all my age, so y'all remember when Jordan was averaging like 40 points a game. The Bulls was losing, B.
Jordan was my man.
Yo, you gotta come out every game.
Everybody wanted to be like
Yo, he was averaging like 40 points. The team was making 85. He giving half. It's 12 players on this joint. He giving half the points. And I'm still losing. I'm still losing.
That's why like you got players that development, like you got players like LeBron James.
You know
what I'm saying? Like I'm a real 100% athlete and I'm a basketball player.
Absolutely.
I'm a basketball
I love what everything LeBron stands for, though. Man. That's a solid dude all the way through, man.
Full blown solid man.
Yeah. Son. Like that. I love
He's
everything.
He's still a cry baby.
I'm saying everybody cried, man.
I like the best man.
I love everything he stands for as a man. I love everything he stands for as a man. He put his people on.
For real.
He married a black woman. You can't.
You can't talk. Hold on. Listen to talk that talk.
You can't get no realer. You can't get no realer. I put my dudes on. All of them millionaires. I married a black woman. Had some black babies. Married a black woman that had some black babies. Come on, man. And I became a billionaire.
Come on, man.
I did it all the right way.
But guess what?
And I was raised by a single mother. None of that changed the fact that I raised my sons. And y'all can't talk to me and tell me that if you have a son, you ain't gonna make sure he gets to the NBA.
I'm trying to tell you.
Come on, man. Who not doing that? Because I can tell you right now, I'm doing that.
I'm doing it.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm doing it. So you could cry all you like. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
And I'm gonna get on camera and tell you, I did that. I made that.
That's man.
But like men are built to suffer. If you've ever experienced anything in life,
they call that
strongest thing you can do is suffer well and then become the greatest man.
So the best thing that I heard is that what you're speaking about is what they call like a rites of passage.
Indeed.
So a rites of passage is development to take you into that next level of manhood.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so like
Yeah,
for a long time I thought that prison was like the black man's rites of passage.
Yeah.
Because you a kid and you operate like a kid on the street.
Until you get into
And then
that
you go to
motherfucking
prison
job.
and you start to develop
men qualities
and shit.
Yep.
And then you come home and you operate like a man.
Because those men gonna teach you
Yeah,
men
men gonna
qualities.
teach you. Men gonna teach
Yo,
you.
this how we handle it.
Yeah.
She
Now
can't
you
teach
could
how to
you
be a
could
man.
get goofy, but we
No,
gonna
get goofy.
we gonna check you real.
Check, you know what I'm saying? So
We gonna
that's-
check you.
You know what I'm saying? So
punishment.
like, developing a different way of rites of passage is important.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But moving right along, man,
I mean, they locked up like the majority of the strong men in our
100%.
in our neighborhoods. That's who they locked up.
100%.
The strong men, like
That's who they want.
Fred Hamptons and all. Yo, they were strong men.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? They were men.
Man.
They locked them up. So
People
when you
that-
go to jail, you talking to strong men.
Man.
Now, their crimes is their crimes, whatever.
Yeah.
But when you hear the dialect, you hear the conversation, it lets you know, man, I've been thinking goofy the majority of my life.
Yeah.
This woman taught me a bunch of stuff that men don't even do. You know what I'm saying? Because men gonna check men.
Yeah.
We gonna handle each other. Nah, that ain't how you
we
rock.
talk about it all the time.
All the time.
Men
All
gonna
the time.
check men,
All
and
the time.
that's what we need.
Man respect
that's
man.
what we losing.
Yeah.
The young dudes don't have strong men.
Lacking that.
Yeah.
Lacking
They
that.
made sure that
Lacking
they
that sucker.
they locked us
Yeah,
up for
suckers.
stupid crimes.
Uh-huh.
The level 1s and level 2s,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking
It was
about.
an
Like,
attack. It was an
yes,
attack.
it was
an attack.
it was an extreme attack on our men.
Strategic too. It was a
And
strategic
then you
attack.
gave the sisters Section 8 and welfare,
Welfare.
and to make sure that
ain't
you
no-
don't bring these men back.
Don't bring them
Come
back.
on, man.
Don't
Who
bring
gonna
them back,
teach a
man.
man how to be a man?
Don't bring them back, man. Don't
A
bring them
man.
back.
That's it.
That's it.
Can't.
Nah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I like when they get emotional.
Yeah.
man. I like when
It got
they
me
get
in my
emotional.
feelings, right?
I like when they get emotional,
Word,
man, because
man.
it get deep when they get emotional.
Word, man.
But you know what I'm saying, with all good things, man, until next week, man, this gonna bring us to an end, you know what I'm saying? But before we end, man, we want to touch on, you know what I'm saying, the segment that my man got dedicated to our people, and he gonna
And
take it
our
over.
Black Diamond go out to this week. Hey, let me take my hat off. It goes to Chris. And you can follow him on Instagram. Go Hands. Scissor Hands. Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, shout out to Chris, the barber.
Shout out, Chris.
Shout out
Hey.
to Chris, man.
Hey,
Keep working.
hey, he gonna
Keep
get
working.
you.
You got my man tight over
He
there.
gonna get
Word.
you. He
right.
Get you. I'm so handsome. I'm so handsome.
Right. Shout out,
I'm so
Chris.
handsome.
Keep pushing forward.
And I'm black. And I'm sexy. And I'm doing it. And look at him. And look at him. And my man over there, we doing it. Let's get back at you. Hey, Slim.
Let's talk about it
We gonna get you next time.
next time, baby.
Let's